Good morning.
Good morning. It's the morning.
Got our load of concrete blocks and bags of concrete mix up here. That way is the Monashees, so the Monashees are at our back and we're headed down to the Needles Ferry. So let's hammer down, go down. Well, maybe not hammer down so much. Take our time going down. There's some steep grades here and some tight corners and a one-lane bridge. That's a good way to start the day, coughing. Minus 2 degrees Celsius up here. 9 a.m.
You forget how beautiful this pass is. It really is.
Yeah, I was thinking it would have been nice to shoot video coming up the pass and a video going down the pass. Engine brakes. Let's turn engine brakes on. Those become important very, very quickly right here. Well, that river's flowing pretty good.
This is a creek.
Okay, the creek is flowing pretty good. I swear no trucks have come down this road in a while because the amount of dust that was kicking up on this road was crazy. Going slow now, so we won't be kicking up dust here.
Oh, this is fast compared to what you were doing earlier.
Yeah, climbing the Monashees on the other side, we were down to like 7 kilometers an hour climbing the hill.
I saw 6 point something.
It was, we were in low gear and just crawling up with a heavy load like this with only 500 horses. That was about as steep as this truck can handle.
We could have all gotten out and walked faster.
Yeah, we could have literally walked that speed.
I was telling you, thankfully the road was dry, because we would be in trouble.
Yeah, I avoid this road in the winter. With Super B, I'm going to have to make sure I avoid this road in the winter. With the quad deck, it was all right. Took it a couple times with the quad deck in the winter, but I'd have to look at all the BC road condition webcams before I went this way in the winter with the Super B. Left, right, left, right, left, right. It says 50 kilometers an hour around these corners, but honestly 50 is too fast for a Super B anyway. I didn't look what time the ferry crosses and I can't remember. I know it's every half hour. I just don't know if it's on the 15-minute mark or on the half-hour mark.
I have no clue. I just figured we show up and we'll see.
We'll show up when we show up. Yeah, if we show up 1 minute after the sailing, we'll just have to wait half an hour. It's better to show up 1 minute late than knowing that you have to rush to get down. Because nobody wants to rush down this. It's a loaded Super B. Just kick the fan on and leave it on. Doing 35 around these corners. I was just thinking this would be a lot of fun to take a motorcycle ride on, but it's a little too dusty right now. Too much gravel and sand on the road for this time of year. And it's still cold up here. Very cold.
I was just gonna say that, like, you forgot the temperature.
No, we're not done. We just get a little breather. Got another, what, 2 or 3 kilometers of this.
We're going up to the cusp with this. There's some turkeys.
And some turkeys. 4 wild turkeys. Delivering this in the cusp. After that, we have no idea. I'm guessing the boss probably has 2 different plans, and depending on what time we get delivered, he'll go with one or the other plan. I have my doubts we're going to get reloaded today.
Same. We were talking about it. I was like, I don't think so. By the time we drive all the way back down to where we usually reload.
Yep. Maybe we are gonna load at Box Lake. That usually goes to the US though, so
Yeah.
we're not doing US anymore. I like seeing all the trailer tracks going through the ditch. Trucks drove a little too quick and took the corner a little too tight. Even me at 40 kilometers over here seems too fast around these corners. I'm not sure what the grade is on this, but it's not really the grade that's the hard part, it's all the sharp corners. If I had to guess, I'd say it's in the 7-8% grade. No oncoming traffic. Have to yield to us anyway. Some rocks on the road, not very big ones. Big enough to cut a tire though. Here we go, the road should straighten out a bit now until we get to the ferry. Then we have a very steep little descent over there. Quite bumpy of a ride, that's for sure.
Yep, very bumpy.
A little frost heaved out. Look like a woodpecker flying across the road there. Couldn't quite tell. That's what it looked like to me. Say hammer down, but you still want to take your time going down. Don't need to get your hot brakes. Don't need to get your brakes hot over here because you have a steep, steep descent in 25 kilometers. So yeah, it's a cable ferry here, right? Is this the cable? Yeah, I think this is the cable ferry.
Yeah.
It's basically free cable strung across the lake and it pulls itself back and forth on those cables. Well, by those cars, we're 15 minutes away. 9:30, so that means it delivered here on the 15 minutes. So it means it's right now the ferry should be on the other side of the lake. If those cars came off the ferry. We should be able to get to the ferry and board right away. Or just barely miss the ferry and wait half an hour.
It's just like a very short, simple ferry ride, but it's fun.
Yeah, it's definitely a very short ride. If you want to get out and enjoy the scenery, you better do it quickly because the ride ends very quick.
And it's free.
It takes maybe, what, 7 minutes to cross?
I was gonna say 10, so yeah, it sounds like that. ferries on this lake are free, so they're kind of fun to take.
Yeah, there's a ferry up by Nelson, or down by Nelson, in the Kootenays here. There's this ferry, and then another ferry a little further north going to
Well, it kind of brings you to Revelstoke.
Revelstoke, yeah. Another ferry up there, and there's some smaller ferries that go to like provincial parks and stuff. I've taken some of those smaller ferries with a truck. So there's actually a bunch of little ferries all over the place, but the three main ones. Got two main ones on Arrow Lakes and then one on Kootenay Lake. I think memory serves right. They're all free, so feel free to ride every single one of them. Yeah, very rough road here.
Nice to have blue sky today. And it's kind of a little overcast, but feel the sun.
So you'd go with it's partially sunny today rather than partially cloudy? Because you said blue skies first.
Yeah.
It's definitely partially cloudy. But saying partially blue skies first, there's a more optimistic way of looking at it.
Yeah. If your glass is half empty or half full.
Yep. Load is certainly pushing me down the mountain. Holy smokes. I can see a little bit of the old highway down there. And then it crosses over there to the left. I guess it rejoins us over here. Oh no, it went over there to the right. Yeah, definitely took out some corners whenever they realign this road. And then the highway goes off that way, huh? Always fun to see where the old alignment is.
It is.
I bet you the old alignment over here, you could definitely pull onto it and sleep there. Because there's nobody lives down there. It's just a little jot of road that shoots out. Yeah, you can totally sleep over there. On the old alignment there.
weather makes you want to go camping. I know it's way too cold, but you get the
urge.
the hanker, the itch to go camping, to get out.
Now there is a town over here, so those cars I saw earlier could have come from the town over here. Seeing on the road ahead. It's not moving fast. Is that a tractor? The speed it's moving, it's got to be a tractor, but it's not in the shape of a tractor. Not yet, anyway.
And there's a bale in front?
He's got a bale in front of him and a bale behind him. Kubota with a, that's why it wasn't the shape of a tractor. Two bales driving down the road. Do a little bit of a climb here out of this valley and before we start heading down again. Town of Edgewood over here.
I'm just enjoying the scenery and the sun.
Does feel good. hard little climb. Oh, we'll see. We'll see if we can make it. If I'm right, the ferry leaves in 8 minutes.
Yeah. How long is it going to take us?
It should take less than that if we get some speed, but
If we get speed.
gotta do a brake check too. Whatever.
It's not like you can make this thing go faster.
Nope. Not safely anyway. Until here, we've had one vehicle pass us. Use the pullout for that one vehicle by. Had a couple people behind us, but they turned off at Cherryville.
And maybe one vehicle? I can't remember if there's two, but one for sure. And it's been a very, very
empty road.
Empty, yeah. Empty. I'm enjoying it though. Kind of like when I go, this is a highway and it's just empty and wild looking and
yeah, well, the only thing wild we've seen is turkeys.
I've been looking for other things.
We should be starting to look for bears. Just a brake check here.
Yeah.
Haven't used our brakes at all, so we're good. Down we go. Yep, all the traffic coming over here, which means the ferry's just unloaded. It's going to be loading in 4 minutes.
Yeah, I think they're barely going to miss it.
We'll see. That's extremely steep.
It is.
I mean, this isn't 12% here yet. Coming up ahead. Man, that lake looks low.
It's very low. There's a lot of snowpack still up there though, so yeah, they're counting on that.
Less than 2 minutes. And I'm doing 50 kilometers an hour down this. Grab one more gear. Barely dragging the brake. 1 minute. Loading yet. There, just turned green. That's about as good timing as you can get.
And they don't wait for you. They are on schedule.
Why did I shoot off onto this side? Because I know where they want me. At least I have a pretty good idea of where they want me.
I was gonna say it's not your first rodeo, but it's really not your first ferry.
Not really our first ferry ride. Here we go. Gates closed behind us already. And we are moving. We are already moving. I'm gonna quickly take the camera out there.
I was thinking you're gonna take a photo quickly.
Nope. No time for a photo. By the time I have my jacket on, we'll be across already. Man, you couldn't have timed that out any better. Like,
no.
It's about the best little tugboat over there.
Oh no. We have a problem. Tugboat's going across.
Let's see if I can show you guys the tugboat.
Yes, go do that.
I don't know if you guys can see the little tugboat in there, moving lumber around. Hopefully the wind isn't too terrible. It's literally a tiny little tugboat the size of a car, maybe a big pickup. And yeah, as far as the cables, here's the cable running over the pulleys, getting sucked into the drive mechanism over there. It's cold and windy out here. I'm jumping back in the truck. Oh, there's actually a logging truck over there getting unloaded. They're going to dump all the logs into the lake. So he's parked over there, and they got the chute that goes straight down. You got a loader on the other side. It's going to pick the whole load of logs up in one shot, and then the truck's going to pull out, and the logs will just get pushed into the lake. Yeah, you can see the cable disappearing into the water there as it keeps getting lifted, and the ferry lifts the cable out of the water and drops it back down. Oh, there goes the whole load of logs. Just way down into the lake. Splash. Okay, that was kind of neat. I've never seen that before. I guess we're almost there. Well, definitely windy on this side. Cold and windy out there.
Yeah, I feel that now.
It was pretty cool. They were unloading a load of logs up on the shoreline and pushed the whole thing into the lake.
So you get to see that.
Yeah, it was pretty far away. I might have to zoom in a bit on the camera, but that was kind of neat.
I never went back to driving, just so you know. My sunglasses make this a very beautiful color.
Like a turquoise, turquoise greenish look.
It's a very beautiful color. Your transmitter thing's not back on the camera. Just so you don't lose it.
Yes, ma'am. Well, guys, we're going to end the video here as we pull out of the lake. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. It was a little different. At least we aren't running Highway 3 all week this week. Hopefully you guys have a great weekend. Tomorrow will be the bonus video as always. For all the people that have hit the join button. Don't know what it will be about. We're going to shoot it in like a week from now. The bonus video is always shot a lot later.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
We haven't even shot the bonus video you guys saw last Saturday. We haven't shot that yet.
Talk about time warp, tell ya.
I don't know. It's the reason why we do that is, like, in the bonus video, we like to talk about what the next week of videos will be. So in last week's Saturday's bonus video, we talked about this ferry crossing. And we try to recall all the rest of the trips we did this week.
It's amazing we don't remember. It usually takes us a long time to remember on Monday.
Coming in hot. Parked.
Oh, thanks, man.
Gave him a magnet. All right, we're crossed. It's 54 minutes, so that took 9 minutes from when the light turned green until we were off the ferry. 9 minutes. So yeah, probably about a 7-minute crossing. Somebody in the video can actually pause it right on the dot and give us to the second how long the crossing was.
Oh, please don't. Don't encourage him.
Come on. You guys can do it. Somebody give me an exact to the second how long the crossing was. Oh, okay. Now it's the Needles Farrier crossing. Before we end the video, if I remember correctly, this town Farrier got moved. Or was it Needles that's under the lake?
Needles, I'm pretty sure.
Is Needles under the lake?
Pretty
And
sure.
Farrier was probably original Farrier is under the lake too. I think I remember something about the original Farrier being under the lake too, and it got moved over here. I think so. Somebody in the comments will correct me. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for all your support. Really appreciate you guys. I'm going to try to send out some more stickers this weekend. For those of you that have not gotten them yet and are new members, I've got some stickers, sending them out to Camper Fanatic and Mimi, or Mimi, as Jess would say.
No, we still
Got it wrong?
Yeah.
We're going to work on sending those stickers out to you guys that have hit the join button. I think everybody else should have gotten them by now. If you haven't sent me your address, I can't send them to you, but for now, we are out of here. We will see you guys on tomorrow's bonus video. You guys absolutely rock.
Adios.